Hi everybody. For those of you, it's a couple minutes early. For those of you that are on right now, can you let me know if I need to mirror you guys, or are we on the same side? So this is my right side. Does it look to you left or right? I hope somebody is on so they could tell me. Left to right. Does this look left or right to you? Hi. I just saw, I think somebody popped on. If you are on, can you let me know if this looks like my right hand or my left hand to you? If you could just type that in and let me know, because I'm not sure if I should be mirroring you. Okay. Hi Nafisa, does this look like my right hand or my left hand to you? Okay, excellent. So I don't have to mirror, which makes it easy for me. So we have just about another minute. And welcome. Hi Andrea. Hi Diane. Great. Thank you so much, everybody. It's my right hand. Excellent. Good. I want to say hi to those that are coming on right now, and yeah, welcome. And it is high noon on Thursday, so welcome everybody. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you are taking care of yourselves and practicing self-care and staying grounded in this time of uncertainty. So I've been calling these classes that I've been doing Move and Groove, Stretch and Bend, and Meditation at the end, right? And within that framework of what I am saying, I've been changing it up a little bit here and there. But I just wanted to share with you where the Move and Groove has come from. So this is, and I love, newly been introduced to James Gordon, The Transformation, and his book is on discovering wholeness and healing after trauma. And it's a fairly new book, and I really like the way he talks about trauma and healing, that trauma is an injury to the body, mind. Hi Beth, injury to the body, mind, and or spirit. And that's what we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with trauma. We're dealing with our sense of survival and our sense of how we know things are kind of pulled away from us, if you will. So we really need to stay grounded, because that foundation, that feeling of security is not feeling 100% right now. So this dancing that I've been doing, or waking up, or shaking, or movement before we get into the meditation, has been based on that shaking and dancing is perhaps the simplest and most consistently effective expressive meditation. And it promotes emotional expression and increases life energy, and to bring about spiritual as well as physical and emotional healing. Hi Janine. Hi Christy, my daughter. I miss you so much. Aw. So shaking breaks up self-protective leaden despair and melts physical rigidity and energizes depleted blocks. It is likely that shaking taps directly into a reparative biological mechanism that is part of our evolutionary heritage. And some of you who've trained with me and worked with me know that I've shared this. When animals emerge from threatening situations, they shake themselves before they resume their ordinary activity. This appears to be true for those who have been in a fight or have successfully escaped from a predator. It doesn't always go that well, but when they successfully escaped. as well as those who have been immobilized by fear. So just take a moment right there. Those who have been immobilized by fear. Think of your dog after an angry confrontation, or the mouse that was limp and frozen in the jaws of your cat. Released, she shakes herself and scampers away. There's a researcher, Peter Levine, who has a fabulous book out called, I'll bring that up next time, it just escaped my mind. A researcher who has long used body-oriented therapy suggests that shaking facilitates passage up the involuntary ladder from the immobilizing of fear paralysis through the fight or flight response to move more balanced state in which awareness, imagination, and social engagement are possible. Okay, but the social engagement right now is not happening as we are known to it to be. And social engagement might be to reach out when we want to, and also to do like we're doing right here, connect. Walking, thank you, Christy. Waking the Tiger is a book by Peter Levine. Thank you, sweetheart. So that I just got that the other day, and that's something else I'm going to study. So anyway, that's where the move and groove. Hi, Jody. That's where the move and groove has come from. So I'm so happy to be with you. Hi, Jeanette. How's Randy? Tell him I said hi. Anyway, so let's get going. I had mentioned on Tuesday, if you have some music, get some music on, and I'll be starting that move and groove the first, 3 or 5 minutes of our practice. So let's get into some routine. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 o'clock. Tell your friends. I really feel strongly about this practice. I think it encompasses everything that we need to encompass right now. And I am feeling more stronger to serve you, as I know that I should now. So let's get going. So go ahead and put your music on, and whatever, whatever you want to put on, background music. If not, get it ready for Tuesday. So let's get up and get going. Alrighty, let's take a nice deep inhale and exhale it all the way out. Nice deep inhale and exhale it all the way out. Nice deep inhale and exhale it all the way out. Shake your right hand. Just shake it out. Maybe just let your body just sway a little bit side to side. Just start loosening it up. Good. Shake your left hand. And my right hand wants to follow. Shake that left hand. Shake both hands. Good. Let the arms shake out. Shake them high. Shake them low. Shake them out to the sides. Shake them way inside. Make some circles. Go the other way. Good. Now, let those shoulders go. Let them go. Let the hips sway with that as well. Take some nice deep breaths and release it out. Good, and now let's sweep those hips around and sweep them around. Sweep them around. And around. Let's go the other direction. Around. Good, and just kind of feel yourself, feel your body moving in space. Now let's bring it in. Shoulders to your ears and drop them down. Squeeze those shoulders way up to your ears. Feel the tension, and now drop them down. Sometimes we need to build more tension, and so we can release more deeply, that we don't even realize we're just walking around like this, that maybe we need to bring it up a little bit more so we know that we can release it down. Bring your chin to your chest and let your head rock from side to side. Rock it out. Now sweep it around to the right, all the way out and around, and sweep it around to the left, all the way out and around, and to the right, and to the left. Alrighty, and let's shake that right leg out. Shake it out. Shake the knee, shake the hip out a little bit. Try that balance, and if you fall with joy. Like fall and just let it go. Let it go. Right? So when children are first learning how to walk on 2 feet, they fall, they get back up again. They don't look back and like, oh, that wasn't good. I don't know who was watching me. I'm not going to do that again. If that was the case, no one would be walking, right? So if you fall, you tip over, just get up again. Good, shake that leg. Good, now let's shake both legs out. Good. Shake those hips out. Shake the arms out. And shake it loose the best you can. Everything, everything. Maybe spin around in a circle. Let out some long exhalations. Let out the breath. Hey, Jeanette, if you're watching, next thing you know, I'll be doing Zumba. I don't actually know about that. I think I would just like trip over my own feet. All right, shake it all the way out. Shake it out. Shake your bottom. Woo! Shake your arms. Woo! And now shake it all the way out. And now all that we shook out, rinse it off your body. Rinse it. Rinse it. Rinse it off your head, your arms, your hands, your legs. Rinse it off. We don't need it. Rinse it off. And rinse it off. And rinse it off. Good. Let's take a nice deep inhale. Exhale it all the way out. Good. Draw up from the earth. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, draw up from the earth, giving us strength, stamina, endurance. And exhale it, releasing out what does not serve us, what we do not need. Good. Take a nice deep inhale. Bring your palms together, crossing all but your index fingers. Good, and we'll just tilt it over to, I was already starting to mirror you. I'm so used to doing that. Tilt it over to the right. Good, just settling down the breath a little bit, just stretching out the body. Let your breath start to soften. Lift up and over to the other side. When we build ourselves up and get the heart beating and then we kind of slow down quite a bit like we just did, it's like interval training, right? Because we build up and we slow down, build up and slow down. Stretch it over to the left. Good, and then come back to center. Turn your palms out and interlace your fingers behind your back, reaching your fists down, just straight down. Press into your heels, lift the heart center. Breathe. Good, breathe. Make sure your head's in a comfortable place. You could look down, forward, or if you have the mobility, we can let your head drop back. Make sure you're not compromising the neck. Just let the breath go. And then bending the knees, lowering down your belly, your ribs, your chest, finally your head. Let your head hang. Let your head shake out. Lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Bring your arms up overhead. If you have any back considerations at all, bend the knees. If you have osteoporosis or any tension in the back, you can just come halfway up and just bring your hands onto your hips and keeping that flat back. Otherwise, you can go ahead and fold forward. Do it feels good. Then we're shaking our head yes and no and around, just letting it go. And feel the weight of your head. The weight of your head, the releasing of the vertebrae in the neck. Even the spaciousness that is created right between each vertebrae in the neck. There is a natural curve in the neck. Just let it be, let it be. Taking a couple more breaths here. And breathe. And you're going to bend your knees. Bring your chest to your thighs, like gluing your chest to your thighs, and reach your arms out. Reaching your arms out, lengthening the spine. Breathe. Good. Bring your chest and thighs close together as possible, as if they're like super glued. You can even wrap your arms around your thighs, squeezing your chest to your thigh. Try to keep the back nice and long, and the hips in line with the knees. Reaching your arms out. Breathe. And breathe. Hands down onto the floor. Press your hands into the floor. Keep your hands pressing onto the floor and slowly lift your hips up. Now, if you start to lift your hips up and your hands want to come off the floor, the first action is to keep your hands pressing down, and then your legs may or may not straighten out. Don't worry about it. Just keep the heels of the hands pressing down. It's not about your legs stretching and extending out all the way. It's about keeping the hands down and working towards that stretch, taking them a slight lean forward. Good. Some of you might feel this. Beth Mullen, if you are watching, and any of you runners, you're probably feeling this. So I'd like you to take a moment to feel. Right, feeling the tightness in your body. I don't want to rush out of this stretch. Right, this stretch is based on the legs, the hamstrings in particular. The legs are what ground us down into the earth. It is our first energy center, which is based on our foundation, which is based on our connection into the earth, right? Our survival. So good chance that even if you're not a runner, you might be feeling this deep into the legs, because we're going to, our bodies are going to represent exactly what's reflecting back to us in the world. And right now it's that sense of the world in which we knew it, right? There's a sense of disconnect, right? So we need to reconnect into the earth, get our roots back into the earth. Take another very deep inhale and exhale it out. Inhale, coming halfway up, lengthening your spine. Step your left foot back. I'm just going to step up a little bit. Stepping your left foot back and letting that right hip draw back a little bit. Good. Bringing your chest forward. And you're just going to do a little lift here and then lower down. A little lift and lower down. Little lift and lower down. Little lift and lower the left knee all the way down. Bring your hands onto your right knee, gently pressing your thigh away. Breathe. Bringing your arms up. Breathe. Letting the right arm drape down the right side of your body, and the left arm comes up and over. Good, breathe. Good, so I'll show you this from the front now. Good, so the right arm is down, left comes up and over. Breathe. Stretching it way over. Letting that right shoulder drop, reaching down with the right fingertips. Breathe. And breathe. And then release down. Bring your arms up. 3 reverse circles with the arms, opening the chest wide. Stay grounded. Keep your feet firmly planted into the ground. Open the chest wide. Good. And release all the way down. You can keep your left knee on the floor or take that left knee up off the floor and then hinge back, folding over your right thigh. You can walk your hands back if you like. I'm going to turn again to the side. Good, so that right hip draws back. You can use blocks if you like. Breathe, just lengthening the spine and then slowly hinging down. Feeling the shoulder blades gently draw towards each other, right? Even though the chest is coming forward. Breathe. Right hip continues to draw back. So our alignment is really important here. This is also going to give us a sense of structure and foundation, which we're lacking right now. So pay attention to your alignment. Keep breathing. Now go ahead and bend that right knee. Option, left knee comes down, left hand to the instep of that right foot. Right hand is just going to press on that right thigh, so you lift up and not collapsing. You're not going to collapse on your right thigh. And then bring your right arm straight up. Breathe. and breathe. Then look down, right hand comes down, lift the hips, hinge back, and now flex your right foot, toes up, walk the hands a little bit further back, right? So there's a harder flex on that right foot, the toes point up, a deeper stretch behind that right leg, lengthening the spine, breathe. And breathe. Right foot down, step your left foot up to meet the right. Lengthen and fold all the way down. Inhale, extend out, hands on your hips, and then inhale, come all the way up. Bring the arms up overhead. Turn the palms out, interlace your fingers behind your back. Reach your fists over to the right side, right elbow back, level the shoulders, breathe. Let your right ear drop to your right shoulder. Maybe look down to your right shoulder. Just experience and explore this stretch in the left side of the neck. Breathe. Right elbow straight back and breathe. Come back to center. Reach your fists down. And over to the other side. Left ear drops to the left shoulder. Breathe. So we have the chest open nice and wide. Breathe. Left ear, left shoulder, shoulders down, left elbow back, and breathe. Come back to center. Reach your fists down, out, away, and up. Lift the heart. Bend your knees, lower down, belly, ribs, chest in, and your head in that order. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Hinge forward, breathe. Bend your knees, place your hands down onto the floor. Press the heels of your hands down onto the floor. Lift your hips up. Keep the hands pressing down. Even if it means that the knees stay bent, just little by little, by little, by little, start to hoist those sit bones up towards the sky. Breathe. Keep your feet planted down. Spread your toes. Spread your toes. Take that slight lean forward. Let your head hang. Breathe. And breathe. Bend your knees. Bring your chest to your thighs. Bring your arms back. Chest forward. This reminds me of like a downhill skier. Right, so you could interlace your fingers behind your back. You could just reach back. If you interlace, interlace the awkward way maybe this time. Good, reach back, chest to your thighs. Good, breathe. Press your heels down to the ground. Breathe. Knees and hips level, best you can. Good, feel the strengthening in your legs, right? Feel that our legs help root us into the ground, so feel them activating, feel them rooting. And then place your hands down onto the floor and step your right foot back. Let's lift and lower the hips. So I hope you all will join me on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 o'clock or watch this to your convenience. But I'm going to be sharing different things, different quotes, week to week, class to class. Good, lift up. This time lower that right knee down. Point the toes away, hands on the thigh. Breathe. Good, navel's drawn to the spine. Nice strong core, right? Our core is our center. This is a place that we want to come to, right? We want to redefine our core, redefine our center all the time. Breathe. Bring your arms up. Left arm drapes down the left leg. Right arm up and over. Good, breathe. Good, reaching down with the left, up and over to the right. Right, feel the symmetry in the body. Left knee in line with the left hip, left knee in line with the left ankle. Right, the hips level. Breathe. right? So I'm not twisting out, I'm not turning. Shoulders are level. They're on the same plane, extending over to the left. And breathe, stretch it over. Feel that stretch right from the psoas all the way out through the right arm, out through the fingertips. Good, and then come up, bring the arms up, and 3 reverse circles. Open the chest wide. 1 and 2, big, big, big. And 3, hands down onto the floor. You can stay on the right knee if you like. Lift the hips and hinge back, folding over your left thigh. Breathing in and breathing out. So this left hip is drawn back, spine is long. All right, you don't have to bring your right leg in so the heel touches. You want to feel the stretch behind that right leg. Feel the stretch in the calf. Breathe. Good. Settle into your breath. Settle into the moment. Settle into the sensations. Listen to your body. And breathe. And go ahead and come forward. Option, come onto the right knee if you're not on it. Right hand to the instep of that left foot. Left hand on your left thigh. Press your thigh away. Right, so here we want to open the chest and then left arm up. Left arm up. Feel the symmetry in your body. Feel it. Extension of arms, right to left. Crown of the head from the tailbone, 2 opposing directions. Right? Left heel, left knee, 2 opposing directions. Left knee forward, left hip back, 2 opposing directions. Right? For those of you who are on my teacher training, right? See and feel the direction of energy lines. Breathe. And breathe. Left hand down, lift the hips, and then hinge back. Breathe. Flexing your left foot now, and breathe. Keeping that left foot up, I am going to switch sides. You guys stay right where you are. Breathe. Right hip draws back, left toes up. Breathe. And breathe. Left foot down. Walk your hands over to the right. So you may notice that I'm doing some work with the lower part of the body and opening up the chest and the heart center, right? So we're staying grounded and yet opening our heart. Right hand down. And that heart opening, left hand meets the right. Extend that left arm out and now peel open to the left. So staying grounded and opening our heart. In my mind, I'm thinking that offering to you that we don't lose ground, right? We stay connected into the earth. We want to be held and feel secure right now. So with that, we get our feet grounded down. We work our legs hard. And then we go right to the heart center. And right at the heart center, right, that place of compassion, understanding, kindness, compassion, I already said that. But I want to say, go to yourself first, right? Go to that compassion for yourself. Are you practicing self-care? Are you doing what you need to do, right, to take care of yourself? Look down, left hand down. You can make fists like I'm doing, flat hand or fingertips or even on a block. Right arm out, spin open to the right, right? And, you know, that doesn't take away from kindness and compassion to our family, our loved ones, our friends, setting the kindness and compassion and such, oh my gosh, and such appreciation for the first responders, the nurses, the doctors, sending out our compassion and gratitude to all the workers in the grocery stores, the mail carriers. Oh my gosh, the list goes on and on, the trash picker-uppers. Right, so just remembering it, but we have to start right here in our essence, because if we're not good, we have nothing to give. Look down, right hand down, lengthen your spine, fold. Go ahead and grab your big toes with your peace sign fingers or your ankles and fold. Take a slight hinge forward. Breathe. We'll take a lion's breath here. Inhale, open your mouth, let it go. Inhale, extending out, hands down onto the floor, lengthen your spine. Walk your hands forward, walk your hands forward, wide legs, wide legs, wide legs. Right hand down, spin open to the left. Look down, left hand down. Spin open to the right. Let's do that again. Hand down and spin. Hand down. Spin. Do your best with this. This was just an instant inspiration, to be honest with you. So I've been practicing too with my teachers. So I'm picking up a little something here and there. Good, here we are. Hinge forward. Bring the knees down. Bring the soles of the feet together. And now let's hinge back into child's pose. Arms could be forward, out to the side. You can reach back. Let your head come down. So we've worked a little hard again. So like that interval training, just stay with me. So like that interval training, we work a little hard and take a break, work hard, take a break. We want to settle down the nervous system over and over again, right? We don't want to keep building that nervous system. So know in the parts where we are working that it's your choice to work a little bit more intensely so you could touch those areas of resistance, so let them go. Or perhaps you may need to soften into a little bit to balance out that nervous system, right? So it's all about keeping balance right now, right? In this ever-changing world that we are living in. And we do this just by continuously coming to the breath. So stay in child's pose. Let's take a peek and see who is here with me. Hi, Casey. Hi, Paul. Oh my gosh. Hi, Liza. Hi, Amy. Oh, Gabriella. Thank you all for joining me. Good. Keep the messages coming. It really gives me something to hold on to, you know, so I can keep doing what I need to do for you. So thank you so much. Good. Alrighty, now let's come forward. Let's come forward. Bring the knees and feet in line, and let's slowly bend the elbows, lowering down. Pointing the toes away, arms are out. Good, arms are out, hips pressed down, and just release your head down, and then when you lift up, you're gonna plant your fingers down, plant that right hip down to the floor, and then look over to that right shoulder. Good, and then scoop it down. Look over to that left shoulder, left hip down. Scoop it down. Look over to the right and scoop it down. Look over to the left. One more time, to the right. And scoop it down and to the left. And when it comes to center, extend your arms out. Rise up onto your elbows into Sphinx pose. Pull the mat in towards you so your chest reaches forward, right? So plant your hands down, pull, the hips press down, all 10 toes point away, and let's take a lion's breath here. Just release. Good. And then take rest. Take rest. Make a little pillow. Let your hips rock from side to side. Maybe you'll feel your heart beating. Then come on back. Bring your hands to your rib cage. Lift up. Press back into your child's pose. Walk your hands to your knees. Bring your legs to one side. Bring your knees in. Good. And drop the knees out. Good. Press your heels together. Good. And just lift up nice and tall. Good. Knees drop down. You can keep your feet together. Open your feet. Bring your chest forward, elbows in. Breathe. You might be feeling that, oh, I could use a little hip action here. We'll get to that in a moment. Breathe. Chest is forward and breathe. Good. And then take a nice deep inhale and then just let it all go. Let your head go, top of your head go. Let your back round. Release your breath completely. And then now let's slowly, slowly, slowly roll up. Good, bring the knees in. And now let's roll onto our backs. Let's see, I'm gonna turn this way. Roll onto your backs. Bring your knees into your chest and make some circles. And then go the other way. Good, and then now let's rock. Rocking is a very soothing action. So we'll just rock, 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 side to side. Come back to center, place your left foot on the floor, extend your right leg up, draw your right leg towards you. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Place your right ankle on your left knee. There's the hips. Now, a tendency is that right hip drops forward. Like I'll say, reach that right knee forward, and then the right hip drops forward, left hip lifts up. See if you can keep the right and left hip on the same line, right? So the right hip draws towards, listen to this, the right hip draws towards that right rib cage, and then the right knee reaches away, right? Changes it up a little bit. Just feel that. Okay, then bring your left knee in. If you like, you can keep the left foot on the floor. Interlace your fingers behind your left leg up, and maybe draw that left leg toward you. Try not to curl your bottom up. See if you can keep your bottom flat on the floor. And just point and flex your left foot. And circles. And go the other way. Good. Then bring the left knee in towards you. Left foot back down onto the floor. Keep the hips level. And now you're going to drop the left knee out to the left and the right foot onto the floor. So this is my left foot, but it's bent. My left knee is bent. You're going to try to hold on to your right ankle with your left hand if you can. Ease that right shoulder down. So I'm pressing to the back of my head. The right shoulder's reaching down. Right arm is out. Look up or to the right. Breathe. Breathe deeply. And breathe. Slowly come back. Continue to cross the right thigh over the left. Squeeze the knees in. Just, thank you, thank you. Uncross, knees in. Right foot down, left leg up. Bend the left knee, left ankle on the right knee. I'm going to switch sides again so you can see how I'm crossing. Left ankle on the right knee. Good. And watch, before you bring that right knee in towards your chest, watch when you access that left, reaching that left thigh away, watch that left knee doesn't drop forward, right? So keep the hips level, keep them level, and then reach your left knee away. It's a little, think about that a little bit. Then keeping them level, bring the right knee in, if you can, if you like. Interlace your fingers underneath the right leg. Good, bring the right leg up. Point and flex the right foot. Circles. I just love the way it feels, go the other direction, moving my foot around in circles and flexing it. It just feels so good. Hold that point. Good. And then bring that right knee in towards your chest. You can then interlace your fingers on top of your right shin if you like. Reaching that left knee away. Or your right foot could still be on the floor. Right, so this is your practice. Right foot down. Okay, here we go. Drop the right knee out to the right. Let the left foot come down onto the floor. Left knee points up. Right hand grabs the left ankle. Press into the back of your head. Ease that left shoulder down and extend that left arm out. Look foot up or to the left. Reach the left knee away. You might find that one side feels different than the other. And whatever we are practicing, whatever we are doing, just take the poses, the stretches in increments, and see where you go. And you'll know where you get to that space or that place where you like takes your breath away, right? You don't want whatever you're doing to take your breath away. You want it to like be able to give you breath, be able to dance in the breath, flow with the breath. Right? And in that breath is ease, right? There's ease in the breath. Come on back, and then just continue to cross. So the breath, right? The breath brings us ease. The breath is spacious. The breath is empty. And release. Uncross the legs. Bring both knees into your chest. Rock a little again. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale it out. The breath is the essence of our being. Let's make a diamond with our index finger and thumb and place that diamond at our sacrum, and let's bring the legs straight up. Legs straight up. Let's take a deep breath now for those who are having difficulty breathing, can't breathe, the breath is challenged, there's fear. Let's all take a nice deep breath for all those who cannot breathe. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale and one more. Bring your knees in. Release your hands and give your body a nice big hug, thanking your body for all that it provides for you. Each and every moment of your life, not just when you're working out or practicing, but just thank your body. Thank your body for all that it provides. Now let's slowly extend the legs out. Let your feet drop open. And I really like to just like shimmy my whole body, just like when we were standing. Just one more time, shimmy down into the earth. But we're like in the earth right now, we're on the ground. So just let your body just shimmy down to the earth. It reminds me of like, being like on the beach, and you want the sand to mold around your body, so you kind of like shake it out a little bit. So shake your body down into the earth and take a nice deep inhale. Good. And exhale it all the way out. And let your body be embraced, enveloped by the earth. Feel the weight of your body melting deeply into the earth beneath you. The actual weight. And then the weight that you are carrying, upon your shoulders and your heart, the weight that you're carrying in your solar plexus and your belly, the weight that you carry in the resistances in your hips, your legs, right? That deeper level, that subtle level of which we carry our pain and grieving and sadness and disappointments. Allow it to be heavy and just release out a little bit. Just giving us a little bit of space and ground that, like release that into the earth. And with your eyes closed, feel the weight of your eyelids upon your eyes. Relax your forehead. And in my mind, I can see some of your faces who have showed up here tonight, or today, this afternoon. I can see your faces. So relax your forehead. Jason, Michelle, relax your lips. Bonnie, relax your shoulders. Paul, relax your legs. Relax your feet. Relax your belly. Relax your whole body into the earth beneath you. Lisa, relax your hands. Casey, let go. Let go even more deeply. And feel your body be breathed. Feel the air coming in through your nose, Jeanette, when you inhale. And when you exhale, feel the warmth upon your upper lip as you exhale. Feel your body be breathed. Amy, Liza. Jody and Judy, Janine, Diane, just let it all go. Follow the natural flow of your body being breathed. And rest. Rest. And as you rest, if you notice any sensations arising, feelings, emotions, stay with it. Cry if you want, laugh if you want. Feel it in your body. Know that we can hold on. We could only ground ourselves to give us the strength to feel these emotions, to ride the waves of the resilient beings that we are. But if we suppress them, they'll only come back, and they'll come back strong. So ground yourself into the earth and ride the waves of all the emotions, feelings, and sensations that come your way. Trust in this process. And as you rest here, feel the fullness of the emptiness, the vastness of the silence. And allow yourself to be. If you'd like to stay here, just turn off your volume on your phone or whatever you're watching this on, or just close your laptop, iPad, or just let these next few moments and my words just move through you, and you could just stay right here and rest. And slowly begin to deepen your breath, and gently moving through your fingers and toes and wrists and ankles. Turning your head from side to side, reawakening and feeling the aliveness in your body. Waking into the space that is around you, wherever you are. Look around. And then slowly bring your knees into your chest and roll over onto your right side. And come on up to a seated position, sitting up nice and tall. And take a moment and bring our hands together to our heart center. And bring to mind how you would like yourself, how you would like to see yourself as we move through this pandemic. How do you want to envision yourself? Let's go to the very depths of your heart and soul. Strength, courage, resilience. I want to stay grounded. I want to keep my heart open. I want to be kind. I want to allow people to be who they choose to be. Have their experiences as they wish. How do you see yourself? And let's set the intention of that strength and courage to be how you want to be. How you want to support your family, your loved ones, and your community around you and the world. With gratitude for our time together today, we'll close with one single Om. Inhale very deeply. I thank you for joining me. Namaste. I miss and love you all. Have a great day. See you next week.